Best biohazard cleanup services in Houston, Texas. We are Houston's top biohazard cleanup service provider. Call us 24/7 and we will dispatch our water damage restoration experts to you ASAP. If you're in need of biohazard cleanup services in Houston, Texas, look no further than our professional restoration company. We understand the urgency of water damage and are available 24/7 to respond to your emergency. Biohazard cleanup is the process of cleaning and sanitizing an area where a traumatic event has occurred that involves biological hazards, such as blood, bodily fluids, and other infectious materials. If you encounter a situation where there are bodily fluids or other hazardous materials that require specialized cleaning, it is important to call a professional biohazard cleanup service to ensure that the area is properly cleaned and disinfected. This can help prevent the spread of infectious diseases and protect the health and safety of anyone who may come into contact with the contaminated area. Biohazard cleanup is a specialized cleaning service that involves the removal of hazardous materials such as blood, bodily fluids, and other biological materials that may pose a health risk. When you hire a professional biohazard cleanup service, you can expect them to arrive on the scene with the proper protective gear and equipment to safely remove the hazardous materials. They will also use specialized cleaning agents and methods to disinfect and sanitize the area. The goal is to restore the area to a safe and healthy condition for those who may use it in the future. You should call an expert for biohazard cleanup services when there has been an event that requires the removal and cleaning of biohazardous materials such as blood, bodily fluids, sewage, mold, and hazardous chemicals. These types of materials pose a serious health risk and require specialized cleaning and disposal methods. You should also call an expert for biohazard cleanup services if you are unsure of how to safely handle the materials or if you do not have the necessary equipment and protective gear. Attempting to clean up biohazardous materials without proper training and equipment can result in serious health risks, including exposure to pathogens and toxins. Biohazard cleanup refers to the removal and decontamination of hazardous biological materials such as blood, bodily fluids, and other potentially infectious materials. If you have an issue involving biohazards, it is important to call an expert immediately to ensure that the area is properly cleaned and disinfected. The cost of biohazard cleanup services can vary depending on the extent of the contamination and the type of biohazard. The cleanup process can involve the removal and disposal of hazardous materials, decontamination of affected areas, and the use of specialized equipment and protective gear. The cost can also be affected by the location of the biohazard and the time required to complete the cleanup.